Good morning to everyone. This is Sharon Sarish and I am from 8th class. Today we are going to discuss about a thing which is playing a major role in our daily life. Do you know what is it? And that is data. Do you know what is data? If you take an example of data, it is your smartphone. If you see data, when you are buying a phone, you will see data 1 GB, 2 GB or 3 GB. Like there are so many data and other things. If you want to know that, first you want to know about KB, MB, like those. Now I am going to tell about this. If you see, KB means kilobyte, MB means megabyte, TB means terabyte, and which plays a major role in our life is gigabyte, GB. Do you know? Now you are using internet in our daily life, but you don't know how we use and where it is getting saved. Internet is not at all good because it will save what you ask, what you downloaded or other things. If you scroll any video in YouTube, it is saved in the form of clip or link. If you tap that link, you can see what you watch in YouTube. And this data will be there with Google Data Center and the telco company which you are using, like Jio, Airtel, Vodafone or BSNL. These are the telco companies in India. Now if you search anything in Google, like what is the time right now, it will travel to towers and sea routes to reach Google Data Center in USA, and then it searches so many answers and sends you a right answer. And that is how AI works. If you see data, how it is getting stored in olden days, CD, compatible disk. If you see, compatible disk is a thing in which olden days so many things happen, like saving photos, videos, games, audios and other than that. If you see CD, in that there will be pits and lands which is coated with aluminium foil. Pit is higher than land. When a laser beam is touched to the pit, it will be reflected to the disk and it scans it and read it like photo, video, audio or others. If you see, the receiver takes it properly. If there is a small scratch, if there is a small scratch, it won't read that of the following because there is no any way to read that of the following. In which way the data is getting read? Do you know? The data is getting read in the way of 0-1 form. Now if you see in CD, pit represents 1 and land represents 0. This is also used in flash drives, means DVDs and others. Flash drives means pen drives. Now in these days we are using pen drives more and more. If you see here, there is a small chip hiding inside the chip. And if you see, there are positive charge and nothing is charged. Nothing charge and positive charge. If you see, positive charge represents 1 and negative charge represents 0. If you see these 0-1, 0-1 combined with and tell JPG, audio and others. If you say JPG and that is image and MP3 video, audio and MP4 video. This is the sequence, and there are more files like documents and PSD, Photoshop, which is using by editors in computers. If you see, in a computer consists a hard drive, disk or more and more to store data. This data is essential. Do you know? If there is no data, nothing is done. In NASA found first 2 GB data in 90s. If you see, the data work very well in high radiation, high temperature and cold weather. But nowadays the chips were designed to handle only in cold temperatures. If you see here, the hot temperatures can break the chip immediately and we cannot access anything. What happens if a scratch was there on a CD? How to recover it? If you see, there is a scratch on a CD, you want to remove the upper layer of the CD. The upper layer of the CD is covered with plastic. So if we remove the upper layer of plastic, we can read total the data. Now there is no any need for other machines. If you take a machine and remove the upper layer, you can read total the data. But there is a logic. If you break the CD, you cannot read the data because there are gaps and the ray is not coming back. Now going to hard disks. Hard disks also use CDs like plates. There will be a rotating CD like structure inside it. When the platter rotates, the platter receives the thing. There is a magnetic field inside. thing which attracts it, it is 1, and which do not attract is 0. In the form, it is get saved. And if you see here, it is more than GB TB. It is more than that. 100 TB, 1000 TB. Like, you can save so many photos and videos. And do you know when the more data is saved in India, the match in cricket, when the cricket is done, it is consumed by JioHotstar, which is a huge amount. Now India is going to be the most popular country in which data is getting used. Now data is essential, but there is no privacy in data. If you search anything in data, it will be saved in Google. For example, if you save anything or send anything to Meta AI or Gemini AI, if you see, that will be sent to data centers of Google and Gemini. It will be saved in data centers and it will be saved in so many other disks and hard drives to protect it. If you back up any photo in Google, it will be saved in Google Privacy Center in USA, Canada or other places. There are so many things like Meta, Gemini, Google. So many AIs are doing like that. Now if you see, ChatGPT is going to give all the data of people to USA. Do you know why? Because USA want to make a bomb to kill the phones. Now Cloud AI, which is going now in form, but it did not give access to USA to access its people privacy uses. Now if you see, all the questions, photos, videos generated by AI is not at all good. In India is getting trolled by other countries by doing comic photos and videos. But now this is not at all good. This is banned in India. If you see, the Karnataka government ordered the children under 18 years could not use mobiles. And do you know, this is the worst because so many children are using mobile and they have mobile. Now if you see, in Andhra Pradesh, so many people are having mobiles. Also children. If you take an example, children using mobiles, but not totally. Now going to our topic, GB. It is going to be the one more thing. If you see, if you recharge 2 GB data, you can consume 2 GB. Like if there is a video, you downloaded it for 16 MB. Do you know what is 2 GB? 2 GB means 2000 MB. And you will consume for your video 19 MB, which is very huge. If you see, your mobile is not at all using it for commercial uses, and you are using for your commercial uses. If you tell to other people, they will tell that it is not commercial use, it is your entertaining mode. But the government is ordering people to not to use telecom companies and social media. Now in Russia, so many apps are banned because of this. The privacy of the country may leak and others also. YouTube, Facebook, ChatGPT, X were banned in Russia because they are leaking so many things like your bombs and others. The military things which are there saved in hard disk can be copied by enemy companies. If you see, when you save an thing in your phone or mobile, then it will be saved in the motherboard. And you can read that of the following by using another phone. By desoldering the thing which is attached to the motherboard and attaching to the new motherboard and connecting it to the phone, it will unlock total the things, photos, videos, audios, MP3s, total for getting to the point of the hacker. This is a good tip and not at all good for normal people. Now banks and robberies are getting more and more. Now I will tell you a privacy feature which is useful to use. Do not use any other type of companies or other type of webs. If you search anything in Chrome, it will be saved in the form of tabs. If you delete that, it will be saved in the history form. To delete that, you want to go to your Google account and then press history and then delete total of the following. This is very useful. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.